not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
I always forget that I have to unmic.
Pipe playing 2K. There he is.
I ain't playing
I always
shit,
figured I
bro.
gotta mute this shit.
I ain't playing shit. I just got off the game. All right. We got my undivided attention tonight.
We got your undivided attention. Okay.
All right.
We out here.
We out here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 156 of the Not Your Man's podcast. I think just to start this off, I'm ready to start doing interviews on here because I pretty much got this app locked down. So there's that. But either way,
Love it.
What's good, everybody? We are going to talk about some music. Before we start it off, I got to start doing this whole stuff because I feel like it's just what people need to hear. But, you know, follow us on all social media, website at Not Your Man's. Huh?
Nothing, ignore me.
I just hear him in the background. Everything I say, I just hear Walko fucking chattering. But follow us on everything at Not Your Man's, all sorts of social media. That's the website. Send us music. Send us your friends' music. Even if you think it's bad, send us shit. But yeah, it is. This is going to be an all right one. We got some stuff here, but we got some controversial stuff towards the end. We got one.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
This week is going to be spicy.
This is going to be a fun one. There's one project in particular that I really am upset someone will not be joining us to talk about.
I was thinking the same thing.
I know. It hurts my feelings. But either way, it is John D here, and I'm here with Prince Perez and Walko to start this shit off.
Let's get it.
The first project we did was the Day One Starter by GirlzLuhDev.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you got a one.
Bro, when he said I can't drink the Henny and make my stomach bubble, I wanted to turn it off. Like I wanted to drive my car off a cliff. I was like, nah, I'm done.
Really
Where's the
surprised
closest swamp?
They got a full point, bro. Like I want to know.
Get a point.
I want to know how. How did they get a full point?
Honestly,
because you did this, John.
I know.
You did this.
The point was because I was so impressed at how bad
you were so
this
impressed
was.
that it sucked.
Like you're like it's almost like it's on purpose.
Come on, bro.
You know what it was? Usually with these things, I can be like, oh, you know, this dude's a phony, or this dude's a cookie cutter, or this dude's a try hard. I couldn't figure this one out. I was like, this guy might be serious.
I think you're trolling us. I think you're trolling us by giving us the. You gave it a 1 point, but like, you're trolling us.
This guy might wholeheartedly believe in his craft and words.
But it was, oh my gosh, it was such a mess. Like everything was in disarray. Like he was off beat like 1,000 times. ABC bars. Like, come on, like my daughter could come up with better bars, and she's 2.
Oh my god, all
when
of
I drink the Henny, my stomach bubbles.
Most light-skinned shit ever.
Yo, my daughter would have said, when I drink the breast milk, my stomach bubbles. See, bars. It'll sound way better because she would have had a better delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, this one was so, honestly, when I was listening to it, I was like, oh my god. The cover alone had me like, this can't be good. But like the fact that this dude's a blue check and it showed up like on the new releases, because this came out that Friday. I don't get it.
We gotta like start vetting these blue checks. We gotta start vetting these blue checks. Because there's no way you have a blue check
part of that.
And you're so trash. Like I don't get it.
Yeah. We need to know somebody at Instagram, not to get us a blue check, to just verify blue checks for us.
I wish we could revoke blue checks. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be.
We should just start telling people to report his page.
I'll report it right now.
But Not Your Man's canceled. Just find anything controversial on his page and get him canceled. No, but seriously, this is bad, bro. The mixing, the music, the beats, the raps, everything. Like everything was bad. It was just
bad, bro. This bad. This was.
That sucked. But anyways, moving on. That's how we started the week, back to the Monday Red Stamp. So the project after that was Twin Cannons 2. This is John Jiggs and produced by Sluggah.
This was a good time.
This is
This was a real good time.
This is like fist fighting hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, like no guns allowed until it's business, like business. But this is fighting hip hop. This is like Luke Cage.
We're gonna shoot the fair one at 3:00 at the after school at the flagpole.
Yeah. Oh man, everybody had that. My school had, when we used to fight, it used to be called the Four Poles, and it was like this cul-de-sac kind of like ending. That was kind of like it was a cul-de-sac, but there was this 4-pole split area that crossed into another block, but you couldn't drive it, and that was where everybody fought. It was the 4 poles. It was like perfectly out of range of like the main streets, but it wasn't too far from the school. Like it was perfect. But either way, this is that type of music.
Yeah, it was a really good time. Like I thoroughly enjoyed reviewing this one.
Yeah, seriously. Like I fucked with this. I fucked with the features. I fucked with just the beats. Like Sluggah went crazy, and John Jiggs is. I mean, shout out to Long Island, but John Jiggs is nice, and he's rapping that shit I like to hear.
This is 100% like mean mugging people while you're driving around music.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna smack my fiance listening to this. Like I wanted to fight somebody. Like I had
Bro,
nobody
you can't say that on air. You can't say that on air.
Yeah, fact. And we know you're Chris Brown.
She said right next to me. Hey guys, I love her. Say hi, baby. You heard her?
Tell her I said.
She said.
Yo.
Nah, I mean, high key, she'll fuck me up, but low key, I'm gonna be mad tough about it.
I respect that. I mean, I respect that. My lady can whoop my ass too, so I'm not even.
No, your lady can whoop everybody's ass. Like,
your lady
fly
whoop
out
my ass.
Yeah, she would definitely.
She just got second in the tournament yesterday.
She whooping my ass. She whooping.
Yeah, she did work. We came back from Florida.
My ass, bro. She won't even have the chance, bro. I am gone. I'm taking flight. There's no way.
No, she's a beast, bro.
I'm never getting into an argument with Johnny. He's gonna send his BM. Not his BM, but he's gonna send his girl at me. Nah, bro. I'm good. I am good.
Beast. Hey, listen, we came back from Florida like out of shape and like ridiculous, and she didn't even train, and she went and got second place at a tournament yesterday.
God damn. Yo, tell her that if she ever wants to fight me for some reason, like, I know she's probably going to beat me up, but I'm going to square up on her.
That's facts.
Nah,
you got to defend yourself.
I'm good.
You know,
I'm good.
I know she's got hands. It's not like some random girl.
I'm good, bro. You know I'm good. I'm not even going to fight her, bro. I'm not even going to. Yo, you got it, bro. Whatever argument that I felt I was right about, bro, like, you got it, bro. That's yours.
I'm going to be like, all right, we finna do this then.
It's in your pocket. I'm good.
So, but anyways, outside of that, the next project was Parallel by AWAX and Analise. This was okay. I think not to call it bias, not even a bias thing, because like I know AWAX has made dope music, but not even to like make a comparison. But he sounded like he dialed this one in.
No, he definitely dialed it in.
Yeah,
he definitely held back.
Yeah. He just like mellow singy rap the whole time. Wow, this girl was just going crazy. But like he kind of took away from it, because this could have easily been dope if he kind of just had a little bit more energy.
I don't think I agree.
I agree.
You didn't like this?
No, I fucked with it.
No, I liked it. No, I'm saying I liked it, but I just feel like it should have been better.
Maybe I don't got enough points of reference, but I enjoyed it.
Well, if you just, and not even to like reference, just in general, I just feel like she was having more of a good time. But if you want to make a reference, listen to his project, like his solo shit. He's going crazy. He's like rap. He's going nuts.
We've reviewed him. I'm sure I'm sure I have. I just like, I'm brain dead.
Yeah. But either way, like outside of like all bias aside, like I just think that she was just, you could just hear that she was doing a lot, and he was just doing the same thing until the title track came on. Then he went nuts, but like he didn't do that the whole project.
I don't know. I don't know. I like AWAX. I really do. And I think that's why I feel like he was just a little bit dialed back.
Yeah.
Same thing I felt with Dice, but we're gonna get there in a sec. But but I just felt like you know, he like what Johnny was saying. I'm gonna piggyback on that. Like, it's just I wanted a little bit more, and I didn't really like Shorty all that much. Like, I mean, she's cool. Like, I think like she has a dope style, but I think the whole album with them contrasting, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted more. Like I think if they would have brought more features on, because they didn't have any features on it.
They had that one. They had just
was that track 2 or something like that?
Yeah.
I felt like if they had a little bit more features, if they had a little bit more of a direction of what it was, because you could see the vision, but it never really matched up when you're listening to it. So it's like I just needed a little bit more. You know,
it sounded like it could either be like a favor or like a label thing, like a Strange. I don't know if it's released by Strange Music.
Maybe they're just trying to tap into a market that's not as familiar.
Just to like, you motherfuckers owe us a record this year, and they're like, well, you want to do it together, you know?
I can see that too. But even with that, bro, it's kind of like when you have two brilliant minds come together and you're both dope artists in your own retrospect, like you got to figure out a way where like you two can do what you do, but do it together, you know? And I just felt like it never clicked.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. But I mean, it's solid. It's solid.
Yeah, it's not bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
So, as Reckless is letting us, he says that Wax might sign with Strange. I thought he was already signed to Strange because I've seen things with him. Like, I guess it's because they've been involved, but I thought he was with Strange already. But okay, fair enough. Reckless knows these things. Reckless is he's deep in the sauce. But either way, it's a solid release. So the next one, this was 18622 by GB. I fucked with this one. This dude GB, he reminds me of he's like a Spanish Nipsey Hussle, but like when Nip got like dope, not like his older stuff that wasn't dope, but everybody tries to say is dope.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like people jumped on the Nip train like heavy, and it's like his older stuff wasn't great, you know.
It wasn't.
But
It
was not hating to it. It just wasn't.
It just wasn't. It like when his newer music was way better than
Victory Lap and the project before it are his best pieces of work. Clearly,
facts.
You know,
facts.
And everything else is just like, all right, whatever. So you'll get a song or two, but nothing that's like worth praise. But this dude kind of sounds like a Spanish type Nip. Like they got. I mean, I guess that's that LA gangsta shit like that they have, and he's got that authenticity too. Like you can hear the real stories. He's got that just simple. I'm going to just rap to you this way. I don't need no fancy shit to get my story across type shit. And I fucked with it heavy, man. I think my biggest thing with this is there's, I'm just, Reckless is putting me on, and I feel like I say it all the time. There's just a lot of like Bay Area stuff that I just don't fully, it just doesn't speak to me, but that's probably because I didn't grow up with it. Or like that sound.
I didn't grow up with it. I fuck with that shit. Yeah.
I don't like the LA sound. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
What?
Like, I mean,
why am I such an outcast this episode?
Yo, I don't know. But you know what?
What is happening?
It's certain LA shit. Like certain LA sounds.
He's not from LA, says Reckless.
But certain LA sounds I don't like. When it's the old school LA sounds, I really don't really fuck with it because I feel like the newer artists don't know really how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when Kendrick does some like old school type, he makes it sound new.
He does like the West Coast funk, like the funk type shit. That shit is
Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q is another one that does that shit where he'll
you're just gonna name TDE people. I mean, but that's kind of like.
Well, I mean, but TDE is just.
I don't think it's necessarily phenomenal with it. To me, it's the Bay Area sound, like with the, like the lowrider, the jumping car sound.
I'm not into that shit. I mean, call me crazy. I'm not really into Pac like that, bro. I think Pac is a dope lyricist, but I never liked the beats, bro. Like the beats is just, I don't know, bro. Beats is everything.
I can't do this. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Yo, beats is everything, bro. Like if you don't have a dope beat,
but like. I can't comprehend how wrong you are. Like I've never experienced it before.
Yo, you know what? It's not all West Coast music. It's just certain West Coast music. As soon as I hear the beat,
do you not like Nipsey?
Nah, I fucks with Nippy. I fucks with
Nippy.
Nipsey.
But see, that's a different
I fucks with Victory Lap.
That's different stuff. Even like mentioning like Nip. Or what's the name, like, Reckless is going off talking about, like, Pac. There's different types of sound. Like, I fuck with the West Coast funk. I fuck with Pac. I fuck with, like, the new Nip. But there's that other sound, that, like, that SA, you know what I'm saying?
Annie, I mean.
Huh?
Like Annie, I mean?
Sometimes he does it.
Yeah, sometimes he does it. And I fuck with him too.
Kind of like
that's what I'm saying though. He slides, and he's definitely like doing that cholo
that
shit.
Do the E40 type music, that type sound.
I think it's a certain
E40. But that's what I'm trying to say. It's just like certain shit. And I think it got to be the Bay Area shit because like the Too Short shit, the E40 shit. Like, I can't listen to an album. Like, I can't listen to a full album. A song or
most
two.
Of the time, I don't fuck with Too Short.
I can't listen to a whole album. I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't.
What about Dallas shit? What about Houston?
It depends. It depends on what Houston artists we talk. We talking about like Paul Wall.
That's like it's a different slang, but it's a similar like.
We talking about. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like,
even Paul Wall put out an extremely Bay project, and I hated it, but I love his other type shit. You know.
Yeah, I didn't like. Well, but I mean, I respect the fact when artists, kind of go out of their comfort zone and try to do something new. But
bro, I'm with you, Reckless. I'm dying right now.
You know what? I don't care, bro. This is gonna be a controversial episode.
We're from New York. That's all it is.
That's what it is.
But
bro.
I fuck with New York too. That's what.
I grew up.
Why can't you fuck with both?
Different. It's different. It's different when you grow up in a culture.
I
grew up in the South.
Yeah, exactly. So you should love the South way more than you love anything else.
I call it the khaki sound.
But I don't because I'm not a biased prick.
I just can't get on board with it. You know what I'm saying? I can't get on the khaki sound, bro. Like there's something about it that's just I'm not here for it. That weird redundant bass line, boom, 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 boom. Like that shit always kills me. Like it fucks me up when I listen. I can't do it.
It's just certain music. Like certain music, I can't. I'll listen to it if it comes on the radio. I'm not listening to a whole album worth.
It's like I can only take so much on the radio because my car doesn't jump. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, Woko's mad at me.
He's wild today. But this dude's dope. When he does that type of sound, he does it well. Like I like the way he does it there. But he has a lot of just gangsta shit that I really fuck with. The only thing about this, some of the skits were a little too real, but like they weren't delivered. Like the subject matter was super real, but they were delivered a little stiff, as most gangsta shit would be if they're doing the skits. And that kind of threw me off. But either way, I really vibe with this project. For him, I think I want to see a little more. I just want to see the darker side. This was kind of a more positive side of like some gangsta shit, like him beating cases, which is super unique. You never hear a song about a dude beating cases and shit like that. But Walko's out. There he's back. But shit like leave. That. Like
he was so mad at me, he had to leave and come back.
I know Walko was so pressed. He was so pressed.
He was so mad at me.
Bro,
like, he had to just.
Bro, my internet just.
This lost him again? Huh? Probably. He just said my internet and died.
He was so mad at me. He was just like, "Yo, fuck Lou, I'm out." Like, fuck him, bro.
Facts. Absolutely,
damn, bro.
But, yeah,
bro. I can't. Anyways, about this album, I did have an opinion. I enjoyed it. Some of the bars were a little corny every once in a while.
We live.
The skits were garbage.
Am I the only one here?
Yeah, we can hear. I can hear Walko. We can hear you too, Lou. But I don't.
I can hear everybody. I don't know.
Oh, all right. Yeah. We're good.
Oh,
okay, everybody.
But yeah, but either way, like this project was solid for what it was. I'm not mad at it. I enjoyed this project because I think he did it a little bit better than most. So this next project got mad controversy from everybody in the comments. I guess because people just attach to these new artists. But it's Remble by Remble.
All right.
This shit was whack.
No, it was whack.
Oh my god.
You fucked with this?
Yes.
Oh my god, yo, bro, this is really a controversial episode, bro. What is going on?
I can't even. But like, let me say though, like all the criticism is valid for the most part, but I enjoyed it. Like it's not like highbrow music, but
no.
I just enjoy it. I don't know, something about the way this dude talks. It's like so I don't know, bro. It's like rap ASMR.
Yeah, he does have a crazy voice. I'll give you that. Like
I don't know what. Yeah, like I just enjoyed it, bro.
I wouldn't put this on my own, but if this came on while I was playing like Fight Night, I'd be okay with it.
Exactly.
but I would never choose.
There's a couple of songs on here like if you were playing like Midnight Club Racing.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't
like Need for Speed.
I thought this project.
That Gordon S. Ramsay song slaps. The Touchable song slaps.
There was some joints on here. I don't know.
Dice was overall, a little harsh on this. This project wasn't a 1 to me. It was definitely a solid.
It wasn't a 1. Yeah,
this dude has a sound if he can just figure it out.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
I think that's why I enjoyed it, because I'm like, oh, okay, I can see it. Like, I'm like, now if he buckles down and like actually starts spitting some shit, but the way he raps, bro, like imagine if he figured out how to do a good ass story.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't be mad at that.
He'd be on some like non-British slick Rick shit, like with the way he talks. I'm telling you, it's there.
I hear you. I feel that. Honestly, yeah, I'm not mad. I wasn't like, I didn't hate this, but I didn't think it was good. But I definitely get where you're going. Like the promise is there. Like that song with Mozzie, I was like, this song could have been really great if he just got a little better.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
What is this, his first project?
Yeah, but he's a blue check already, so he's never going to change. Once they get that
TikTok,
blue check.
That's TikTok.
Yeah, watch when I get my blue check. I'm gonna be real different with niggas.
Get your pretty ass on TikTok, bro.
I'm about to, bro. I keep telling my wife.
Do some like lip syncing videos and shit.
Nah, I'm not doing lip syncing videos. I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I know
someone with 5,000 followers who's got a blue check, so anything is possible.
You gotta keep doing them, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm never consistent, bro. I don't fuck with social media like that, bro.
You got 80.
Like, and that's probably why
on TikTok too.
I got who?
You got ADD on TikTok too?
Nah, not at all, bro. Like I just don't be on. You know what's crazy? I'll watch it, like, cause my girl, like, she loves watching fucking TikTok. So I'll sit there and watch all that shit with her. But then I'll be like, oh, I'll be thinking about mad good ideas. I'm like, yo, babe, let's do this, and she's like, no. So it's a dub. I don't do it.
You got kids. You gotta get them to do it.
Yo, that's
7 kids.
Fendi. I didn't even think about that. I definitely got like 15 kids.
But they, that's their era. But honestly, TikTok is crazy, especially for the music shit. Like, people will post the same music shit all day till it like gets like blows up, and then next thing you know, they're fucking playing like Billboard or some bullshit like that. It's crazy.
Yep. And it's like I think the views, like a certain amount of views counts as streams and shit too.
Yeah. They have like their own thing set up on TikTok, which is crazy. I actually like found a dude on TikTok who I follow on Instagram and listen to a lot now. And I was like, I don't even know how this happened. Like, how did I get like drawn in?
Yeah, me too. That's how I found Nick D. That's how I found Nick D.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I found Nick D too. I found this dude. His name is Analise, the rapper. He's got like a big hipster mustache. He's always smiling and shit. But his music slaps.
Yeah, it sounds.
He's always singing about like love and shit, and he makes it sound smooth.
Nice.
Not even my era, not even my wave, but I'm like, I fuck with this.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, he's dope. But either way, this next project was called the Sixtape 2 by Blxst and Bino Rideaux. Is that Blxst? Blxst? What's the X supposed to mean? Is it Blxst?
You skipped the you skipped the review.
Did I? Oh yeah, shit, I did. My fault. Oh, I tapped that shit quick as hell. My fault. Let's go back. This is Intergalactic Pimp Talk by Agent Blurr.
Yeah, my mentor.
Is that?
Yeah, for real. He's the one that helped me basically, count my balls, get my cadence. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's my mentor.
Nice. Not bad. All right, yeah, this project was solid. Like, he's clear, but now I'm gonna just first and foremost, I am a huge Lando Calrissian fan, so don't ever disrespect the space intergalactic god. So he lost points for that because he didn't play one clip of Lando saying, looky, what have we here? I'm upset about it. But also, this project Slid is just, I don't know, like, the quality kept going up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like, the production would be dope, and then it could be whack, and then, like, the mix would be okay, and then the mix could be garbage. Like, it just was all over the place, and it really, like, it was so visible that, like, it kept taking me out of songs.
Right.
But, like, he can rap, and his delivery was dope. It's just when the songs, like, volumes changed or when effects came in, nothing worked. So it just completely took away from the fact that he was dope. And, like, a little bit more like I said in the review, post love. Like if whoever was mixing and mastering this just actually fucking like really dialed in and like believed in it, or like just, you know what I'm saying, like someone super good at it, this could have been very fucking dope.
Well, he does all this stuff himself, so I mean, I can vouch for that.
That's a curse for some people because they can't. Yeah, they do it because you do, like, think about it. You're working on something that, and then you have to listen to it on repeat more just to edit some things. You're gonna see, you know, you're gonna fucking go blank.
You need fresh ears.
It's gonna turn into mush.
Yeah, you need fresh ears. I always say that, like, because when I was, you know, mixing and mastering myself, like, it just never came out as good as like when somebody else does it, because when you just concentrate on the music, that's what you're supposed to do as an artist. It's okay to mix and master, but mix and master other people's shit. That way, like you know what you're looking for. But when it comes to your own shit, let somebody else take care of it, because let you be an artist. Like that's what you should. That's what you should focus on.
And also, you never know what they can hear that they can enhance that you didn't hear.
That's a fact.
You know, like me, usually, even when I do, like when I make my beats, that's probably the most I'll mix and master is I'll go for my beats, but not even fully, because you never know, like, what's going to sound different to someone else, you know, to my engineer. Like, so I always send him like the individual stems to all the instruments that I use, so he can be like, well, I think this needs to stand out more, or I need this to sit in the back a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what, like, the way people hear things. But this project is like, it's really upsetting because, like, I knew this is solid to me to get like the yellow, but this should have been easily a green.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I think between him and like probably a couple of other people, like I grew up just watching and admiring and rap, like that I actually knew, like him, like it just,
he's nice.
Like when you see, he's crazy nice, and everything is just comes so naturally to him. Like when he used to feature on like my songs, I used to be like, nah, bro, like let me rewrite, you know, a couple of things, and let me see what I could change and stuff like that. But I mean, he's just super dope.
Yeah, he's nice. Like I gave him his flowers. Like he can rap. He carried this. He carried this. It's just, it sucks that like he did all this work and then the mix just didn't take it home, you know?
Right.
But this is still solid. I mean, either way, like this is, you can get some streams out of like the first two songs and the last song. But I just feel like a little more post love would have been it.
Okay.
All right. So now we're up to this Blxst and Bino Rideaux Sixtape, right?
Is it Blxst or is it Blxst?
I don't know. I hate it. It's a fucking X.
Like I hate when artists do shit like this.
Johnny's so new age. You guys are so new age name racist.
Dude, when they do the V's and all that shit, you know what it is?
Yep.
This is a deep,
the numbers
hatred.
And shit.
This is a deep-seated hatred. And this is for people who don't know me. But if you ever try to get me to play PlayStation back in the day with you, I would always decline because I hated PlayStation usernames, like gamer tags. Because they used to let you do all that fuckery. And I'm glad they stopped it, but it's still a mess. But it's not like Xbox. And that was like my main reason for sticking with Xbox, because it just wouldn't give me a headache seeing these, you know, these clean gamer tags. And my game, and when Xbox, when people started doing brackets in the Halo days, I hated it. But, you know, that's
I hated that shit too.
Yeah, because my shit's always been lefticular. At first it was lefticular STD, and then Xbox was like, hey, this is offensive. And then it's just been lefticular. But that's always been it. There's never been no brackets or no bullshit in any of my gamer tags. I don't do shit like that. Even in my fucking like Instagram handles, you'll never see me do some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I've always been Louis. I've always been Louis Skywalker. So
there you go. But you got like underscores and shit. So we're not gonna talk about it though.
No, I don't got no underscores. What you talking about? I got no underscores on my game.
You got extra letters. You saved.
Oh yeah. I got it. Oh, and my name? Yeah, Luiee. I got two E's.
Yeah, you got extra letters, but that's fine. We can let that slide. But this BLXTST, I don't get it. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, because you don't know what to go. Blxst, Blxst.
I got it off rip. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I said I got it on the first try. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Is it?
So what is it? Is it Blxst?
Blxst, bro. I'm pretty sure it's Blxst.
I'm pretty sure it's Blxst.
Blxst would be a terrible rap name.
Yeah, Blxst is a way better rap name, bro. Like I'd much rather.
If it was pronounced Blxst,
oh man, Reckless.
You know what? This kind of goes like with this. This is like black.
That's what I've been saying.
This is like
that's
black.
Terrible. That's the worst rap name I've ever heard in my entire life.
But why?
That's the
I'm
most
telling you,
Jimmy
it's not.
Neutron shit I've ever heard.
It's not Blxst, bro. I promise you, it's Blxst. I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna
That
Google
doesn't
it right
make
now,
any
bro.
sense, bro. Do you not know how to spell? Do you not know how to spell
Yo,
Blxst?
but bro, nothing makes sense anymore. Why put an X
No,
there?
nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. But anyways, this project, I thought this project was cool. I don't know if I'd give it a 7. I probably would have given it like a 5, but it's just okay. Like, I think it's just like solid, but I didn't care about it.
Yeah,
it was
it's
straight.
pronounced Blxst.
I fucking told you.
I hate that.
It's pronounced Blxst.
Hate it or like it, it's the truth.
Because it's such a bad name.
Blxst. I wouldn't want to headline a show or open a show with someone on the lineup before or after me named Blxst. I hate it.
Yeah,
I absolutely hate it.
I don't like it. And it takes away because he's an intriguing artist. I kind of enjoyed this album. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't hate it. I mean, it probably got like a 5 or 6 out of me. Like, I just would never go back to it. It just didn't it didn't keep my attention. Like, I kept just like, all right, whatever, next song. And I couldn't pay attention to it. You know, it just wasn't drawing enough for me.
That's crazy. Dice gave a higher rating than John would have gave.
Right.
I said, that's crazy. This must be a full moon tonight.
Full fucking moon. Dice giving it. And you know me, usually I'm super like cool with like projects that are just smooth. But I don't know. This one, I would put it on and I just wouldn't care. Nothing was just like, oh shit, who is this? Or let me run that back. Like, none of it just caught my attention.
This should have been more contrast. There should have been like a couple of features to throw in there to kind of like liven this up.
Yeah. Because I don't know if their chemistry was like, to me, it didn't stand out.
Yeah.
Their chemistry just didn't, I don't know. This just didn't hit for me. That's just, I got to keep it.
I'm literally neutral on this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was all right.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Just this whole project got a little boring to me, but either way, I mean, some people might love it. Some people, who knows? But this next one, so, you know what's crazy? So that I didn't realize the H and Blurr that's the one you sent to me and said that's your mentor. I thought it was this one.
Oh, TBA?
Valley TBA? Yeah.
Who the fuck is Valley TBA?
I don't
garbage out of here.
But this is Showtime by Valley TBA. This one was cool. I thought this one was very clean. It did the new age, like mainstream stuff for sure. And he would go in and out of like rapping. But when he wasn't doing the new age stuff, I thought he shined.
That's why I said this shit was garbage. I just
he
wish he would have
big talk rap type shit.
Yeah, like that's what I wanted.
I'm here for that.
If he would have did the whole project sliding over these beats, because the beats was actually, I think the beats shined way more than he did.
On the new the production stuff, for sure, but I think the sound was clean enough like that he didn't have to go crazy, but like anyone else could have probably made him better.
Okay, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It was
big gulps over there.
I'm fucking thirsty. I'm dehydrated.
Sound thirsty, nigga.
Dude, me and Little Man were cleaning today, and I was like tending to my mini garden and shit like that. Then we like went to the courts. I'm exhausted.
All right, yeah. Can't explain why it sounded like you deep throated the mic for a second.
Yo, bro. I am out. I'm gone. I am gone.
The reason I'm not clicking is I got my good mic, but I'm on my.
That's computer. Probably why we fucking heard everything.
Because this mic is still.
Nigga heard every droplet go down his throat. No homo. Pause. God damn.
Oh boy.
This episode is
a fucking like Lil Baby.
Oh my god.
He's getting crucified. It's pretty funny. But either way, this project I thought was dope. I just feel like this dude needs to split the sounds. Mixing them, I don't think worked in favor for this. I feel like if he wants to do new age shit, put out a little 5-piece. If you want to do rap stuff, put out a 5. Separate it.
Yeah, I agree. Stop letting your homeboys on your albums, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Seriously.
Features is trash. The features was all trash,
one of them was like good, and that was that the King P dude who like cooked them. But like some of the dudes were just
that was on the rap song though. That was a good one. That was probably like one of the better songs on there. But King P, he definitely cooked up. But other than that, no, the rest of the trash ass fucking features, get them the fuck up out of there. Stop bringing them to your studio.
You don't have to put your whole hood on the project. Just get them in the music video.
Nice. Tired of this shit.
That's it. They'll be cool with that. That's it. You don't need the whole fucking squad in there for that type of shit. But it's wild, man. Wild. So the next, let me see. So the next project, let me make sure I'm not skipping shit. Are we up to the Fridays already? Here we go.
Yeah, we had the Fridays.
First Friday release.
Moving right along.
Highly anticipated. I didn't know this was dropping, so it was a nice little surprise for me. But I know this, I was waiting for him to even announce a drop. So this coming out, I was like, all right, dope. Was The House is Burning by Isaiah Rashad.
And you gave it an 8 out of 10, bro. Oh my gosh. This was a 9.5, bro. You're bugging. This album's fucking amazing.
You're crazy.
This album is fucking amazing. I enjoyed
Wow.
it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've never heard Lou this passionate.
Yo, bro, I ran this shit back like 2 or 3 times, bro. This album was amazing.
It's great. But
But how did you feel after the first listen?
Like, I had to listen to it again.
Amazing.
Like, it was just really, really good. Oh, you asking me? You asking him? Because I ran it back because I really wanted to listen to it again.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like this project had no actual, direction. And
I think that's what made it.
Just silence from Blue for a second.
Oh, no, I was taking a sip. I was taking a sip of my Corona. I wasn't as thirsty as Johnny. But I thoroughly enjoyed this album. Like, when the opening track was probably like what really got me hooked in. Like, I really like
that shit slap.
Opening tracks. Like, I feel like opening tracks should be so cinematic and big that that's your draw. Because if your opening track is trash, like I'm probably not gonna listen to the rest of the album. But his opening track was like so fire that I was just I was sucked in. Pause.
It was dope,
and
man.
Then,
I think he had, and then the second track, little Uzi actually rapped. I think he did his thing.
Yo, not for nothing. Uzi be going off on features. Like, people be sleeping on Uzi feature.
He'll quietly snap on someone's release that you don't expect.
The facts. Definitely a fact. But I don't know, bro.
This project was
enjoyed
dope.
it.
Like, don't get me wrong. This project was dope. I love the production. I love pretty much all the features. I thought this was dope. I think what I took away points for, nothing was like Fire Truck for me. Nothing was like Gasoline. And I've heard him spit like gasoline. And this was a lot of, it had a lot of flash rap on it.
I don't know,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
I think, what's that record with J-Rock?
Raps.
That record with J-Rock is not a gas. Yo, bro, that shit was short gas.
It was fire, but I don't know if that was a Fire Truck for me.
Oh man, the beat J-Rock coming in. So
the only song that I thought twice about giving the Fire Truck was the intro.
Yeah, the intro. Yeah, that would have definitely got
maybe track 5, but I'm like Smino biased. But still, like, I don't know, man. This was cool. This was solid. This was dope. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great. Like, this is great, but I just feel like to give it that 9.5, it didn't leave a mark on me. Like this,
maybe not a 9.5, but definitely I would have given him a 9. Like, if that was me, I would have definitely given him a 9. Like, he would have got at least 2. Fair. He would have got 2 Fire Trucks from me. Like, and that's a Fendi.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, if it hit you at that right time, it hit you. Like, it hit me, but it just, I don't know.
Not that hard.
You know what I'm saying?
At all.
Like, he usually says shit and does shit that like blows my mind, and I feel like all the flash rap coming from him, like, yeah, it seems easy, but I've heard him say some cold shit that like has stuck with me. So him not delivering that and just flash rapping all over the place, like, because he can, I was just like, this is dope, but you know,
not what you were looking for.
I see that, especially coming from the TDE camp. You want a little bit more. You want a little bit more.
Yeah, and even that song that he released to hype this up, the one with Schoolboy.
Oh, the Schoolboy Q one.
He snapped.
Why wasn't that on here, bro? Because that was
like he
that should have been a
that song. So to me, it was like what? Where was that?
And you know what's crazy? Anytime one of them link up, any one of the members of TDE, like, that song is so fucking flames. Yeah, like it's just impossible for them to do any wrong.
Black hippie shit, they know how to rock.
Yeah, facts.
But that's the thing.
I think Schoolboy Q is so underrated, bro. I don't mind Kendrick not being there, bro. I don't mind Kendrick not being there, but the Schoolboy Q, that should have been on here.
Yeah.
I still feel like Schoolboy Q
what's the other
Schoolboy
one?
Q and J Rock are the most underrated ones in that group.
Oh yeah, J Rock is a fucking beast. What's the other one?
No.
The one that everybody likes, the one that battled Daylight.
Fuck. I know who you're talking about.
Yo, Rex, let's help us out. Ab-Soul. Look, Rex, I knew Rex.
Ab-Soul, yeah. Nigga, Ab-Soul is crazy. Matter of fact, he has probably one of my favorite albums out of that whole camp. The one with Pusha T on there. Like, he has... his album, that last album he had dropped, whatever, with Pusha T on there, that's probably like one of my favorite albums out of that whole camp.
Oh, for sure. He said he needs to be pushed more. Fact. Every group has that one super dope lyricist that just needs to be pushed more. Then he's gonna Lloyd Banks it and put out an album saying, "Oh, I work. What do you mean I don't work hard?" But anyways, so this next thing, this is a little midday drop. This was the Flights EP by Dice and Prophet, New York City, NYC.
Oh man, what
do you guys think?
This was so disappointing. Dice, you fucking tread now. Let me stop.
His first red stamp on the page. I told him welcome. Texted him a hug.
Gosh, this is y'all already know how I feel. I told Dice to his face. I'll say it again here. I felt like Dice held back. Like, I get it. Prophet's your homie. Like, he's cool too. Like, it's not like he's any slouch or anything. It's just like
there's a level. There's levels between them.
Yeah, there's a huge gap between them two. Like, it's noticeable, and especially if you know Dice's music and you know how he raps and you know how he gets down, and then he does this. It's a huge gap. This is like almost like why is Dice doing this? And like, not saying that he he was doing it for like a check or like for the label, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, it's kind of like, don't lessen yourself and your talent to appease somebody that you're doing a record with.
Yeah, honestly, and I spoke to when I told him the same thing. Like, I got nothing against Prophet. Like, Prophet's solid, and I think he can sing, he can do some hooks and stuff like that. But his rapping has never been his strongest suit. And like, when you're up against someone like Dice, who raps in layers, like Dice is a lyricist forwardly, and if you read into his lyrics, like, he can punch where it hits you straight in the face, and it's a double entendre, and you wouldn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he's a level.
He kind of
like
handicapped himself on this one.
Huh?
Yeah, he did.
Kind of handicapped himself on this one.
Yeah, because he's such a layered artist. Like, especially we're just talking about his rap. He's a layered artist, and Prophet is just kind of like, what you see is what you get. Like, this is what he's delivering to you. It's simple. His rhyme patterns are the same. Like, they're simple. His content may be a little bit like heartfelt and heavy, but it's not enough to make you be like, damn, I really got to think about this. It's just straightforward. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to IHOP and just getting regular pancakes, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, their pancakes are good.
They're good, but like, when you're at IHOP,
it's just not...
you can get a fucking whole like ice cream cake on top of that bitch. There's 40 different types of syrups. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you just got pancakes.
I mean, and with all that being said, I still don't think it was a red check.
I didn't think it was a red, but I told Dice it probably would have been like a yellow for me. But I get
it would have been
like,
definitely a yellow, bro. I told Dice it would have been between like a 6.
Said was very real.
7.
Like, so shout out, we recruited two. We got 2 reviewers right now. We're still looking, but we got 2 reviewers now. They're giving their test runs. So I had one of them do this. Trey, we reviewed him before, dope MC. But what he said, he was like, yo, he called it outdated. I get that. The production was very 08 Drake status. I get that. And some of the mixing was a little off. And I know Dice mixed this. And that's the same thing we said earlier. You might get into a point where what you hear could turn into pudding,
Fact.
Because there was like points in the song where like Dice kind of lowered the beat, and then like it came back in and he would rap over it, and it just didn't sound correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded a little strange, and like it just made you feel like your fucking car's volume went down for a second. It wasn't like the cinematic experience type thing. And like, I don't know. And what's upsetting for me the most with this is yeah, we can get you, just hit up Dice. I mean, straight up hit up Dice, Reckless. But yeah, the one thing with this that I'm gonna say, like, that did bug me a bit. I usually look to Prophet to be like the person doing the singing and stuff like that, but like hearing Dice do it and do it better for the most part, it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was night and day.
I agree. I agree.
It's night and day. Like, to me, it feels like Dice probably did this to expand on his sound. So he did it with someone that he, is his boy, but also who's familiar with the sound. But it's like, Dice, you already got it.
Yeah. I
Like,
just
you nailed it. Like, he nailed the singing thing. You nailed the sad rap thing. You nailed that dramatic type sound. He even did.
Right.
He went on some NF type shit where he, upped the emotion. And I'm like, you nailed it, bro. You don't need to do it with someone. But like, I get it too. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
I mean,
you want to work
just
with
feel
someone that's going to make you better.
I feel like that after they did this is their second EP together. So I feel like after the first one, this may have been like the cutaways, the ones that was still left on the drawing board that they wanted to put on their first one, that it just didn't get the love and attention that the first one did. Because I do feel like the first one, it had better production. It was better quality of music between them. But this one is just like, you see it, but it's just, I don't know, bro. Prophet lessens the value for me in it. And it's nothing against him. Like, I have nothing, I don't even know.
Yeah, nothing against him. There's just two different things in the room. That's like you put Michael Jordan against a high school prospect.
Yeah, facts.
It's just a difference. It's a different ballpark. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Different
leagues for sure. But I mean, it is what it is. But this project, I don't know if it was a red to me, but it was definitely a low yellow for me. I thought it would probably been like a 5.
It would have been like a 5 or a 6 for me. High 7, but it would have been like a 5 or 6 to me.
I don't know if I would have went that high with it, because I told Dice I was a bit bored by it, and I only really liked Your Love.
You know what? I think maybe it's just a biasness for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that, like, we all know Dice, the fact that I fuck with his music heavy, and it's kind of like you want to give him that pass. You want to see him do well and stuff like that. You never want to give somebody that you hold in a high regard a bad one.
And that's the thing. What couldn't give it to me for him, you got to, like, and I said this about the last project too. You can't go first. If you're Dice and you're doing something with, you can't go first. You got to
anchor.
You have to anchor, because you know what I'm saying? Like, the song's got to close out strong and make me want to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a boxing match when, Sugar Ray used to throw those flurries at the end of the fight, at the end of the round, and the judges would be like, holy shit, he just beat this guy's ass, even though he was about to get knocked out. Those flurries matter. And like, for Dice to just come in so strong and hot, it devalued everything after it.
Yeah.
But, definitely. I guess we all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. All right, fair. And then is this the last? No, there's 2 other projects, but this is the last Friday release. This was the retired secret release, Bobby Tarantino 3 by Logic.
I'm going to speak for Dice. I did not. Who reviewed this one?
I did.
Oh my gosh. And you gave it a 6 out of 10. I gave it a 4.
I didn't like it. Closed a little stronger than it started.
I don't know, bro. I think it was just, it was mid. It was mid the whole album through. I don't think there was
I thought the beginning was absolute garbage. Him doing the singing shit was fucking terrible.
That was bad. That was bad.
But I feel like when he started rapping, I was like, all right. And then because you gotta, when he starts rapping, the beats are gonna be solid because he's got money, and he's got most likely No ID or someone else dope behind him. But then, like, when the rapping came in, some of it was solid. Like, Flawless was smooth. Theme for the People, I fucked with because he actually wrote something with a message that I was like, I rock with this. Space Cowboy was solid, and the closing track was solid. You can call me, but everything else was garbage.
I think there's only 2 songs on here that I really liked, and that was the I think, what was that, Call Me? No, Theme for the People and Untitled. Those are the only songs I really liked. Other than that, everything else I could throw away. And when I say 4, that was I'm giving him a little bit more respect than I'm probably should, because everything else he would have got all okays for me. Maybe some it would have been like all okays and
see, for
and
me,
thumbs down.
I mean, for me, it was split
that would have been it.
I mean,
and just
for
2
me,
fires.
It was split in half. Like, I took Theme for the People. That's probably the only song I'm probably going to give extra runs and like Call Me. But like, just listening to it, when I was looking at it, I was like, man, I didn't enjoy the first half. And the second half I said wasn't bad, but it's like, this is technically 10 songs, even though it's 12, it's 2 skits. it was 5 and 5 for me. Like 5 I hated and 5 I rocked with, you know? And that's what was like weird for me, you know, but still, you know.
I mean, I can see that. I just,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm not really a huge Logic fan either. So when I listen to it, like I'm really just listening to it. Like I'm trying to critique it. So I don't know. Like I couldn't get with this one. I really couldn't. And especially with the fact that
I absolutely get it.
Especially for the fact that the first Bobby Tarantino, Bobby Tarantino number 2, that was way better than this one.
1 and 2 were dope.
Yeah. So I kind of went into this thinking like, oh, okay, like Bobby Tarantino, it's like that's his mainstay. Like he usually has like some real hot shit on it. And this one is just it was a huge he might as well just took a dump in my ears, bro. Like I really didn't enjoy it like that. I'm serious, bro. Like, I didn't enjoy it like that, bro.
I can definitely see it getting a red stamp. You know, but for me it was a lemon. Like for me it was just like it wasn't strong. It wasn't absolute garbage. Like the beginning was. But I did not think when he actually decided to rap that it was garbage. Because he has a dope voice, rap voice, whether you like him or not. His production choice is dope. He just has no content. So when he actually like strings together something, I give him points for just sounding dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I get that. I get that. I'm not mad at that.
It's like tough. It's like tough for me. Like I want to hate. I try not to think of what he looks like while listening to him because that makes me hate him more. You know,
bro, he just got worse too.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I mean,
wait, hold on.
I mean, usually I don't.
Reckless a hard time. Reckless said, "Can y'all get me an interview?" Yo, Reckless, you over here interviewing all the Not Your Man's people that we reviewed and shit. What happened to my interview, sir?
Yeah, I'll take an interview too, my guy.
What happened to my interview, sir? You got Sheridan, you got Season. Now you asking for Dice. What's going on, sir? What are you waiting on me for? You said you was gonna let me know.
He just said, I was waiting on you, John. Nah, man.
He said he was gonna let me know.
Send that over.
Sir. I work from home, sir.
That's a fact. Same here. Yo, me and John will do the interview together, stepbrother style.
Tuesday it is, sir. Tuesday it is.
We'll do the interview stepbrother style, side by side with the tuxedo shirts.
I was about to say you gotta be wearing tuxedos.
Dumb and Dumber tuxes.
Fact.
And then we had one last project that I did. It was a little quick one. It was a little SoundCloud Saturday action, even though it's a YouTube only release, which is very weird because it's YouTube Music. I've never seen someone release something only on YouTube Music.
Yeah, that's mad weird.
It's weird, right?
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's fucking weird.
But
other than that, it was fucking trash.
This was Messiah by Jahdel Ducats. Honestly, what sucks is he had so much going on for him as an artist, but like nothing worked. As again, at the end of this, like the mix was so bad that like it just couldn't save this project. Like, and it hurts because like I understand when you can't sing great, but you string together a good melody and you try your best and you hope the engineer saves you, which they can do. But whoever mixed this just didn't save him. And it hurts my feelings because it makes me feel like, damn, all that engineer had to do was try, and this would have been clean. And they didn't. Try. You know, like all they had to do was try. And it's so upsetting because it's like, imagine you're like, fuck, I got this dope melody. I'm not the strongest singer. And they're just like, we got you. And then they didn't do anything.
They put a filter
they just
on
layered
it.
Your shitty singing with more shitty singing. They didn't throw no effects. So it just sounds fucking terrible on a good melody. I was like, fuck. And then the dude can rap. He was rapping his ass off, but it just wasn't mixed well. So it was jarring. It was just loud. So it's like, you pick these nice beats, loud. And then you got the one song where you get a feature. The feature is way too much.
Yeah.
It's like you had all these good ingredients and you just didn't, you cooked it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucked it up. It hurt. This one hurt because it's like it should have, there's no reason this should have been bad. Like this needs a remaster. And I would never, and that's something I never call for. Like, go, people need to like this shit needs a remaster. I guarantee you it'd be better if someone who cared about music did it. Not some dude on fire.
Yeah, like if a producer was actually like awake while doing the producing.
Seriously, bro, like this shit hurt my feelings. I was like, bro, like this is a waste of time. Like this dude, it just hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking, bro. He was talking about shit that I like. He's talking about money. He's talking about all this crazy shit. He's giving hood stories, but it's just mixed bad. So you never want to hear it again. And it's like, I know you can rap. You have a dope voice, but it's a waste, bro. Like engineers, bro. As much as engineers deserve to be praised, they should be crucified too.
Then make or break, bro. Make or break.
They will make.
But we always say that though.
Track.
We always say how engineers could make you go from some little nigga to sounding like T-Pain. Yeah. Like it's just, it's man. I don't know, man. You gotta vet these people out. You stop going to these dumbass studios because they're the cheapest, bro. If you gotta spend a little bit more money, then do it. I just don't understand that shit.
Yeah, honestly, you know what's crazy? One of the biggest things that I always think of, like just a drop in quality. Remember Obi Trice?
Yeah, Obi Trice.
And
Real name, no gimmicks.
Dope ass album, fucking Cheers, and it was phenomenal, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then listen to his release that he dropped when he left Shady Records. The quality is insanely different. It's
I'm gonna go check that shit out.
Bro. Just a little thing for y'all to listen to, people. Listen to it. It's fucked up. But either way, that's the last of our release reviews and all that good shit. We appreciate you guys fucking joining us. I'm going to try to get this up tonight. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I've been playing a lot of fight.
Twilight episode.
Yo,
what you need to do is download DayZ. You too will go and jump on. We can stream that shit.
I've already done that before. And we played that shit like once.
So we can jump on and Lou never plays with us again.
Yo, bro, I've been playing 2 days straight. Matter of fact, 3 days now. I've
been on Oculus, so I've been doing walkthroughs on the Oculus, having a good time.
That's nice.
I got my green screen up and shit like that. It looks good. It sounds good. Like I've been working on the sound. Like my walkthroughs are legit now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm out here. The first one was like a disaster, but then part 2, I'm like, yo, I'm playing this game that's pretty much like Breath of the Wild in VR. It's fucking dope as hell. So I'm having a good time.
I'm about to put up my green screen right now. Fuck it.
I might get one of those. The Elgato one is dope. Kyru has the Elgato one, and
that's the one I have. It comes in like, it looks like a little fucking suitcase.
It's fantastic. It's huge.
Yeah. It's long as fuck. I don't even know where to fucking put it. Like I have it literally sitting in front of my fucking TV. But it's like a little suitcase or whatever. You unlatch it. You pull they got like feet on the bottom of it, so it doesn't fall over and shit. You just pull that shit up. Shit is fucking fire. It's probably one of my best my best inventions. It's probably my best investment that I made so far.
Oh, fact. Yeah, Reckless. That is right. It's tragic. Now we looking for some full-time reviewers. We looking for some people to build with. But so we
can just worry about
let me know what time.
Talking shit.
Huh?
I say so we can start worrying about just talking shit.
Bro, the way the fucking chat got spicy when like Dice and Trey were just like flexing their fucking
that was
contest.
That was mad funny.
I was dying.
That was mad funny.
Mad fucking fun. I was literally cracking up. I was like, every time I jumped in, it was like 30 messages deep, and I was like, this is jokes. But either way, that's all we got. I'm gonna play some music for let the episode ride out. But that's that. Peace out, peoples.
Dose.